the wishes of the family. They don't know about our hired army, do they? A little hired army of killers.
Have you done this before now? Nope. Do you recall 100 Swords from Kung Fu School? I'm gonna get that money. It's time to pay up. I'm not gonna be driven off by weapons made by my own school. Yeah.
Donald Hamby, and welcome back to part 2 of Hamby's Tiger and Crane show. Today we're going to show you some of the Hungar Tiger and Crane fighting techniques, and I hope that you can see the value in them. But before we do that, we're going to have my son Odell Hamby to come out and perform the Praying Mantis set. As you can see, Hungar requires a lot of waist and shoulder action in your movements. In other words, body mechanics. And in order to become proficient in that, then you must learn the basics from a good teacher. What we're going to do now is have some of the students to come out and take the floor, and then we're going to go over some of the Shaolin fighting hands. Now, there are many styles and forms of the martial arts. And what you just witnessed here was the Praying Mantis. The Praying Mantis, I think Mike Marshall can kind of give us a little background on it. And who was the guy that came up with the Praying Mantis? Wan Long? Yeah.
He was a great fighter in China, and he went to the Shaolin Temple and was fighting some of the monks. And they kept beating him, so he went to...
So who's those monks that was beating him?
Probably Hungar. So he got tired of being defeated, and he went to a cabin and studied at Praying Mantis while he was healing his wounds. And after 3 years, he went back and beat 2 of the monks, and the abbot beat him. But they were so impressed, they had him stay on and teach.
And so they adapted the Praying Mantis into the Shaolin system. And what made Shaolin so special was they had a system that was designed to teach people, and anybody can learn it. All is not suited for it, but if you dedicate yourself to the basics, then you can become proficient in the Shaolin fighting styles. Mike Marshall has studied Hungar for, what, about 20 or more years, and the Praying Mantis, so he has a profound background in the Shaolin martial arts as well. We've been friends for many years and have dedicated our lives to the practice of our Hungar, and this is some of his students here, which I appreciate them for coming down to help us out. And they're practicing very hard to become proficient at the art here. And then we have here one of Mike Marshall's champion fighters. His name's Pittman. Go and take a look in the camera there, Pittman. Let the audience see you.
This is John Pittman. He just took the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classics in the actually heavyweight division, even though he's lightweight, middleweight.
And also my son here, Odell, he's only been training for a couple of years. He's been around it all his life. And earlier part of this year, I think in April, he entered his first contest. I showed him some basic techniques, which I will show you, the audience here today, on how to fight in contests as well. And I want you to understand, too, that contest fighting and street fighting are two different things, okay? On the street, anything can happen. And so what you want to do is practice these techniques until they become second nature to you. Okay, so I don't want to lecture you too much here. We're going to go into some of these techniques, and we're going to have Odell to face me here. And what we do here, in most Western boxing, we have, this left jab, and they move their shoulders, and they usually step in order to increase the penetrating force of their punch, okay? And this is how I base our counter techniques, okay? The 1, 2, usually people will attack you 1, 2, right? And what we do from that is when they attack with just this right hand here, you can always strike. Remember in the first part of the show, we showed you how to bridge, how to harden your arm. So if I don't want to hurt my opponent by hitting the most sensitive areas of his body, then I would strike the nerve in his arm here. That would send shock waves of pain to his brain as well. Okay? And so he tried again, so he shoot in, pop! Now strike down upon his arm. Right? Now he also see an opening here. Suppose we put a front kick in there. See? We block this. Sorry. Right? And then we step in and go for his groin. And then to his face. Okay, let's try it again. Okay? So you attack the body. Whenever you are being attacked, you always step to the rear. Right? Cut down onto the arm. If he tries to hit that sensitive area there, block. Okay? Now, let's suppose he tried to hook to my head here because he saw an opening there. This will immediately come up, shift into your horse stance, and strike to his chin. Okay? Let's try it again. So you punch in, step off, chin chi, hit, hook to the head, and strike to the body. Up to his throat. Try it again. Okay? Once again, 1, I can also change it with the hooks. Redirect it away from my body. He sees that opening, right? He come to the head, this hit. Okay? I can also follow up by striking right to his face to break the cheekbone here. Okay? Okay. Now, Mike to come out. This is one of my techniques I use to show advanced students. Now, sometimes you get people there, they move back and forth like this, and you don't know which way they're going to come or which hand they're going to use. What you want to do is watch this whole area here. Your opponent cannot punch without moving his shoulders. If he wishes to hit with the right hand, he has to move his shoulders, right, to come toward me, right? If he wants to hit with the left, likewise. If he tries to kick, he has to use his hips. See? So you have to watch in this area here. In other words, stare into the distance so that you can see, you look to your peripheral vision, okay? And this would take a little training, okay? Now, sometimes most people on the street, when they come after you, they come and bam, and try to knock your head off, right? So when they shoot in like that, I'll come with a straight punch, okay? Right? I hit right to his solar plexus here. Okay? Let's try it again. Now, what if he came like this? See? Again, we block. This is called an upward block, tiger claw block. And what we do is we twist the wrist like this. And notice how the arm goes out, right? The harder your opponent strike you, the better it is for you. That is, if your bridge hand is strong. Okay? And then we just strike up to his chin. Right? Okay, let's try it again. So you punch in straight and strike. Okay? Again, 1, strike. Right? Okay. This technique here now is called fist slides through the sleeve. Back in the time period in China, the monks wore these long robes and they had this thick sleeve. Okay? In order to put your shirt on, you must put your arm through the sleeve. Okay, so the monks dubbed this fist slide through the sleeve. So your opponent throw through your chest. Right? I will parry the punch and strike to his body here. Okay? Then I would immediately move in the palm to his kidneys. Right again. Fist slides through the sleeve. See? And strike here. Notice the way his body is positioned. I'm going to push. I can easily push him over now. Right? Where he falls to the ground. Okay? Let's try again. Fist slides through the sleeve. 1, strike. Right? Step. This is called pretty girl looking in the mirror. Palm is facing you. Also, you strike to his kidneys. Okay? The reason I will push him off because his leg now is in a position to kick me in the groin. Okay? So I'm not going to allow that, so I'm going to push him down. You're going to go down. Right? Because of the way his body is angled. Right? Try it again. Fist slides through the sleeve. Right? 1. Hit. Hit. Okay? Try it again. Fist slides through the sleeve. Right? Tiger claw. Hook. Strike. Okay? Try it again. Fist slides through the sleeve. Cup the elbow. The reason we cup the elbow is so that your opponent will not step in on you and strike you in your chest. Okay? So 1, see, if he tries to move in, this, right? Hook right to his ear. Okay? Try it again. 1, hook, stop in, elbow in. Okay. In Hungar, when we have a horizontal elbow strike coming into the body like this, we use a vertical elbow to counter it. Then I will hook, grab with the tiger claw into the nerve here in the bicep tendon. You can strike the ear, come to the back of the head. My Sifu said the monks were known for their iron palm. And when they hit the back of your head, pop your eyeballs out. So if you want to pop out some eyeballs, hit to the back of the head. Okay. Now, what I want to do here is show you some of the methods that we use when people kick. Now let's say Mike Marshall jabbed, punch with his right hand here. Okay? And let's position his foot back. Okay, he punched in with his right hand, and he tried to kick here, right? I move off, and he dropped his foot, and immediately I kick. See, when he goes down, this straight to his face. Right? Try it again. Hey, tiger claw punch, kick, right? Right away, I check his arm because he could back fist, right? Right to my face. Okay? So before I allow that, this is kicking. Boom! Right? I can also use the knee, or I can also come down to his face like this. Okay? Once again. Okay? 1, kick. Okay? Right? Kick. And hit. Right to his throat or to his face. Okay? Now, let's say he hooked. Let's say your opponent attacked your midsection. Okay? This cut, chin chi. He hooked to the head. Right? He come again, this block, and break. Break his arm. Right? Kick and strike. Okay? Try again. 1, chin chi. Hook to the head. Hit to the face, block, and break. As you break, kick. Then smash. This is called the dividing fist. This is one of the 5 elements of Hungar. Okay? Now, let's try once again. 1, chin chi. Hook to the head. Always cover your body. He sees an opening. Always move the head. Press down. Up. Right? Kick. Divide. Ready? Strike down. Okay. Next, we've shown the students here a couple of movements that I would like for them to pair up, and we're going to try these techniques. Okay, you're going to follow us. Want to throw into the body, right hand to the body. We're going to hook it. Okay, we're going to punch. Okay, right away, go to the groin. Okay, chin chi, chop, hit, and hook. Now you can either punch. I prefer to strike into the pressure points here in the throat. Right. Okay. Try it again. 1. Hit. Okay. Kick. All right. Punch. Hit. This loop down. Now just throw your opponent off balance, and that leaves him open for a strike to his chin. Okay. And shoot. All right. Okay. Okay, we'll let the students try again. Ready? 1. And you can participate along with us. 2. Kick. And strike. Chin chi. Hit to the ear. Swing him open. Uppercut. And thrust. Okay. Try it again. Ready? 1. When he attack, always step. Always give to the force. Now step in and attack. Kick. Strike. Hit. And swing up. Strike. That's it. Now let's try it again. Hey, punch, step back, and strike. Kick, strike, hit, and up, and strike. Very good. Okay, now we're going to have another technique where Mike Marshall will throw a left jab to the face. We're going to parry this with the right palm. We're also going to bridge the elbow. Grab, strike, kick, right? When you kick, take his head back and chop or grab. Okay? Try it again. 1, hit, kick, head back and chop. Okay? Okay? Also, there are alternatives, right? There are many different variations. 1, 2, hit, kick, right? I take his head back, I also knee to the back of his neck to break his neck, right? Try it again. Ready? 1, hit, kick, right? If he doesn't go down, I can also take him down, right? Right? Okay, so we'll have the students to follow along now. 1, 2, hit, kick, grab the head, hold his head back, chop to his throat. That's it. Try it again. Ready? 1, 2, kick to his leg, grab his hair. You can also grab the hair, right? Grab his hair, flip his head downward toward the ground, and chop. Or you can claw. Right? Try it again. 1, hit, kick, and take him down, strike. That's it. Very good. Okay, let's let the opposite try now. And remember, you can practice right along with us. Hit to his kidneys, kick his thigh, grab his hair, take his head back and chop. That's it. Or you can claw to his throat, or you can smash to his face. That's it. Try it again. Let's turn around, this opposite way. You go on this side. Get over here, come in more, in. Ready, 1. Kick to his leg. Grab his hair. Take him down, strike. That's it. Try it again. 1. Again, 1, 2. Kick. Grab the hair. And strike. That's it. Very good. Okay. Step back. The other technique we have is called the tiger claw. The full jump. Full jump is to hit and rip. Okay? Now, let's say, for instance, your opponent should throw a right punch to the chest. I will hook with the tiger claw, right? Hook with the fingers. Then I will immediately go into his face. Before he let me strike his face, he's going to bridge it with his hand here. See? Then I just move. And crane beak to his temple. Okay? Then right away I drop onto his arm here and break his arm. This is called pole pie, tearing down the rows. Try it again. 1, this way. Okay? Soon as he grabbed my wrist, this is a different variation here, I'm going to slip out of it and crack right to his temple. Open, kick, and strike right to his face or his throat. Okay? Another variation. 1, he strike, I claw. When he bridge, I go behind the neck. Right? Use my knee and hit to the head here. Strike and hit. Okay? Try it again. 1, strike. Shift, right? Kick and strike. Another variation. 1, hit. Go behind, knee, elbow, strike, we hit, and punch right to his body. Okay? Let's try that. Okay, and sync with me. Ready? 1, step back, tiger claw to his face. Okay? The hand will drop to disengage. Step off to the side. Hit. All right? Now, this. Kick. Step and strike to his solar plexus or to his face. Okay? Try it again. Ready? Tiger claw. Claw to the face. Disengage. Okay? Kick to his groin. Strike. Now step back. Okay? Try it again. Tiger claw. Now I can also go to his throat. Right? Right to his throat here. Okay? Disengage, strike. Step back, kick, and hit. Okay? Now if I did this fast, if we're just playing around and he went in, I will, right? Strike to his head here. Right? Right away. This is deception. See? I don't give him a chance to counter my hand. Hit again. Right? Push him down. Right? Right again. Ready? 1. See? This now. Strike. This push him off balance. Then I turn it. Right? And kick. And strike. Okay, let's try this again. Tiger claw. 1. Disengage. 2. Okay? Kick. And hit. Okay? Next variation. Punch. Hit. Grab his neck. Knee to the body. Step down. Elbow. All right? Step back. Step in. And strike. Okay? Let's try it again. Ready? 1. Hit. When he bridge, go to the neck. Before he can kick, you must knee. Pull him down so that he cannot raise his leg up. Knee. Elbow to his face. Once you hit him, he's going to move back. Strike to his neck. And strike to his chest or his face. Okay? All right. Next variation. Punch. Strike to his face. When he bridge, move off to the side. Grab. All right? Grab into the muscle. Strike. Okay? This now. Hook and strike. Okay? This. Follow up and strike. Okay. Okay. Very good. All right. As you can see, Home guard techniques are very powerful, although we didn't use full strength. But when you practice hard and you dedicate yourself to the 5 styles, you will be very proficient in fighting. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining us, and I hope you will join us again in the future. Thank you very much.